Today on the mountain of Lushan, I'm going to talk about types of volcanoes. But don't go wandering. Lushan is an earthquake mountain, not a volcano. Let's start with the shield volcanoes. Shield volcanoes have very broad slopes with craters on top, but they can be the tallest mountains. The actual height of Mauna Loa is not 13,331 feet high. It's 22,000 feet high, but that's not the tallest. But Mauna Loa has its feet on the ocean floor, so don't go wandering. And another good example is Kilauea, about 21,000 feet high, also with its foot on the ocean floor, and Mauna Kea with its last eruption approximately at 24,060 BC, and it's still alive, but it's dormant. So it's the tallest volcano in the world, also with its feet on the ocean floor. It rises 33,000 feet high. It's also the tallest in Hawaii. Well, then let's get a stratovolcano. Stratovolcanoes have the steepest slopes. They are usually subduction zone volcanoes. A stratovolcano has a central vent and many flank vents, also known as side vents. Then a composite volcano comes. Composite volcanoes are the second steepest of all. They have a large magma chamber underneath and have only one vent, which usually erupts violently. And supervolcanoes have the largest magma chambers of all, and they are all come in different shapes. Supervolcanoes can form when the basaltic magma rises to form a hotspot but cannot break through them. As pressure builds up inside, the road starts to swell. When the crust can't understand that much pressure, the lava rushes out and erupts.
Understand or stand?
Stand. Then the magma rushes out with a huge volcanic eruption, either level 7 or 8. Then comes the cinder cone. They are the third steepest of all. They have strong stormland eruptions that form steep cinder cones. They are the second most semi-miracle volcanoes. And we don't know much about cinder cones. All we know that they don't reach much high, and they have small magma chambers, and they erupt They have stormland eruptions and have many flank vents. And then comes the complex volcanoes, which probably is a caldera, also a collapsed volcano. I just saw one out there. It's also a caldera complex. It's a collapsed volcano with many stratovolcanoes in it. Sometimes there are also cinder cones. Well, the most common type of complex volcano is complex stratovolcanoes, but I saw a complex cinder cone one out there. That's when I talked about this. Then comes the tough rain. It's probably a cinder cone with a rain around it. And then the size of it depends on how thick a grain of ash is. They usually have bow-shaped craters similar to shield volcanoes. Then comes the blood basalt. They are the deadliest of all. They erupt thick basaltic lava that can kill the dinosaurs. Most of the reasons that killed the dinosaurs was a flood of basalt called the Deccan Traps, not the fourth ice age. But most of the lava was erupted 65 million years ago. The flood basalt is now considered extinct. I don't know either what should I choose. And there's also another strange type of volcano. Let me think what it might be. It's a lava dome. It's a dome created by lava. And there are also caldras. Caldras are collapsed volcanoes, as I mentioned before. But there are also volcanoes of destruction and reproduction. Those types include Glunga, which destroyed itself and reproduced itself. So is Magma Caldra, also known as Crater Lake. It's likely, but it is kind of likely a 60% chance out of 100% to reproduce itself to its former size. And there goes the fireball work volcano. That includes Arta-Ala, Ethiopia, and Etna, Italy. Etna's fireworks volcano spit a lava that shoots into the air like a fireworks. And pyroclastic shields often, let me tell you about eruptive volcanoes, usually have steep sides and erupt violently. But the eruptive pyroclastic shields have ultraplanar eruptions, which is probably eruptive in the eruptive form, and often show broad slopes like a sheet of basaltic shield in normal at the beginning. But a pyroclastic shield is kind of more violent. They erupt thick basaltic lava and huge ash clouds. They include the Limit Chow. There are also volcanoes that are strange. You might not even recognize it. They are Rowlett complex. They are pretty rare, but not as rare as ice volcanoes or fossil volcanoes. And I'm going to show you about that later. Well, Rowlett complex are the most explosive. They are also called, some Rowlett are actually supervolcanoes. Others are stratovolcanoes, like La Palma. When they erupt, black clouds of ash erupt out of them. Huge mountains of ash may pioneer the volcano, killing thousands of people. One Rowlett complex out of 100 million people at the time when the volcano erupted, killed 99 million, left only 1 million people were on Earth. So can't you imagine that? Can you?
No, I can't.
Well, there are also volcanoes. Well, the crustal volcano, as I showed you before, is a little different. They spit water instead of, lava and ash. And they are mountains of ice. But the water is actually full of minerals, and it's pretty cold. So don't go taking a bath there. You might kill yourself, or you might get too cold that you get a flu. Bye bye for now.